A clown was planning to rob a bank, but just as he reached the entrance, the old security guard stopped him and said the bank was closed and he should come back the next day. The clown pulled out a weapon, showed a vest full of explosives, and asked the guard if there was any chance he wanted to work some extra hours. The guard, frustrated by the idea, smiled and said he loved overtime, handing over his weapon. The two of them calmly walked into the bank lobby. The clown raised his gun into the air and quietly announced, "This is a robbery." But to his surprise, no one even looked up. He told the security guard to repeat what he said, but people just laughed and carried on with their day. Suddenly, the clown got angry and fired 2 shots in the air. Everyone in the bank froze and dropped to the ground. The bank manager quickly pressed the silent alarm while the clown warned everyone not to move. Even a dog in the lobby was frozen in fear. The clown threw a bag toward the cashiers and ordered them to fill it up. A customer who had come to withdraw his first salary got upset, saying he barely had enough money to feed his kids with tears in his eyes. The clown told the staff to first give that man his money before filling up his own bag. He then gathered everyone and made them walk to the vault with the help of the security guard, who seemed oddly cooperative. The manager handed the clown the keys, and the two entered the vault. Like it was a regular routine, the clown pulled out a second black bag and ordered them to fill it too. He reminded everyone to stay calm and promised that no one would get hurt. Meanwhile, the police had picked up the alarm and surrounded the bank snipers, took positions while a curious crowd gathered outside to watch the chaos. The clown grabbed the bank manager and told him to call the police chief, warning them that he was wearing a vest full of explosives and that if anyone tried to enter, he would blow the place up. The chief didn't believe him and ordered the special forces to sneak in through a side window, but the clown warned that there was a bomb at that entrance too. Frightened, the chief called off the mission. The crowd booed and the chief turned red with embarrassment. He angrily asked the clown what he wanted. The clown handed over a list of demands: a gas-filled bus, a motorcycle, a monster truck, and 2 helicopters. He promised that for every item delivered, he would release 1 hostage. The police agreed and tried to buy time, posing as negotiators. Minutes later, the helicopters arrived. The clown went back to the vault to pick another hostage. By then, desperation had set in. People were sweating. Someone had itchy feet. Another man wouldn't stop crying, and others just prayed when the clown announced he would release someone. A man tried to bribe him with a gold watch from Paraguay. Another begged for his life. Suddenly, someone threw up, and the vault started to reek worse than dirty socks. Everyone immediately wanted to be the first to get out. The crowd outside clapped as the first 2 hostages were freed. The police brought the motorcycle and the gas-filled bus, and it was time for 2 more hostages to go. The clown stuck to his word, but when he pointed at a blonde woman to be released, she suddenly turned and mocked him, accusing him of hiding behind a mask like a scared little girl. The clown's face darkened, and he once again displayed his bomb vest, panicking the crowd. They quickly chose the blonde and a guy with curly hair to leave. As soon as they stepped out, the police took them in for questioning. The blonde was visibly shaken, but the guy with curly hair wouldn't stop talking. Suddenly, the blonde noticed a mark behind his ear and tried to clean it off. The police chief thought he had everything under control, but what he didn't realize was that the clown had already escaped right under his nose.